Your father, your mother, your agent always tells you, good location, high floor unit, surely must sell record price. But is that really the truth? What if I tell you, you do not need to have these factors to sell at the record price? In fact, that's what I've done for hundreds over of my clients. Today, let me debunk this myth that everyone has been telling you. The biggest misconception would be that generally people will always believe that unit got to be on the higher floors, renovated to really sell at a record price. However, I feel that this is entirely not true. I've sold one of the units recently in Bukit Batok. We are not at the highest floor. In fact, we are at the mid-floor. Our unit was not renovated. It is not near MRT, shopping malls or any popular schools. We got it sold at the highest record price in the neighborhood. So it really not so much about the unit itself. Yes, it is important, but I would not think that it's way like a heavy 70-80% of it, but maybe stand a small percentage of it. And there's also about the strategy on how to help you to sell at the highest possible price. All owners that I met, they always tell me, Toby, my location, my unit here, very good one. So deep down, I think to myself, no, I know here very good. In fact, everywhere is good. So I always tell them, yes, location was never a problem. It is about the strategy to sell at the highest price. Does it mean that the owner is lying? No, because they do really feel that that location is very good, very convenient. So convenient is very subjective. One may find a place to convenient, but others may not find it is convenient. Even as I was sharing that I helped 3-room Bukit Batok sold at the highest record price, even as I shared this to one of my owners that I've met, the owners told me, oh, that location I know, we don't like that location one because there's a smell, because it's very near the market. So you see, it's exactly what I'm trying to say, is that to one person, this may be like a goal, but to others, they may think that, hey, this is not really a goal, this is like just another normal thing, and they don't like that location. So in fact, location-wise is really very minor point, and that contributes to that higher selling price. So when we talk about floor levels, we must think, what are the buyers looking for? What they are trying to look for is the view. For example, would you rather stay on a level 30 with a block view, or a mid-floor unit, maybe level 15 with unblocked views, greenery views? Surely, the level 15 with an unblocked view will sell better than a higher floor unit with block views. So it is the view that the people are actually looking for. So floor levels can help, definitely it helps, but it is not the main thing. So there are a few characteristics of a good value flat. So for example, my client actually wanted to buy an executive unit. However, in terms of the budget, the financial budget, they are unable to really afford comfortably executive unit. So instead of looking for executive unit, I propose that we look for a 5-room flat unit with a good layout that even after crafting out that 4th bedroom, they will still have ample of space even for their gathering and their daily lives. So again, we must ask ourselves, why are people buying executive units? So the truth is not really just about buying the executive unit. The thing is about because they need that 4th bedroom. So to resolve that problem, to need a 4th bedroom, we will have different solutions. As we go for viewing, you will be surprised, I would say, because why? There will actually be some units, right, that even though they are on level 3, but when you step inside the unit, you don't actually feel that you are on a level 3. That kind of unit, right, they are on a higher ground. So when you are on a higher ground, it feels like you are on level 6 or 7. Most importantly, right, when it comes to buying an HDB, right, we must go in, and of course, when you go in to see that house, you must feel that, hey, how do that unit speaks to you? How do you feel about that unit? Is it bright? Is it windy? What is the facing? Is there any view? And not just rather than, oh, I want a high floor, I want a mid floor. But I remember there was once a client that told me that actually they want level 6 onwards. And the funny thing is that eventually I arranged a unit that so happened it was on level 3. And after viewing that unit, he just told me, hey Toby, I like this unit very much. So eventually I asked him, hey, I thought you wanted a level 6 unit. So he told me, hey, actually when you go in this unit, I feel like we don't feel like we are on a level 3. And the whole unit, because the facing is very desirable, it's a north-south facing, it's very bright, the windy, and in terms of the layout, it's very efficient. So the owner value all these much more than in just a totality fixated on that, oh, I need a level 6 above, that kind of stuff. So in reality, there are many factors to determine the real value of a unit that you are buying. So it is not about high floors, location. So how do we actually sell at a record price? That's what I've done for hundreds over of my clients for the past 3 years. That's where my 3-step SmartShift strategies come in. In this strategy, we have covered how to price your unit, how to get buyers to be interested in your unit, and how to actually negotiate the offers to get you the highest price from the buyer. I've created the free training video for this. Click the link in the description to get access.